Okay, let's be honest for a second. Do you also feel that strange pressure when someone suddenly says, "Hey, can you speak in English?" And then your brain goes, "Error 404, words not found." Don't worry, you're not shy. You're just human. Every single learner in the world has felt this fear. Even I did. But today, we're going to end this fear once and for all. Take a deep breath with me. Ready? Let's talk about why you feel shy and how to finally speak English confidently, naturally, and fearlessly. Let me tell you a quick story. There was a boy named Hassan. He understood English perfectly, but whenever his teacher asked him a question, he looked down, smiled awkwardly, and said nothing. His teacher once asked, "Hassan, do you understand English?" He said, "Yes." "Then why don't you speak?" Hassan smiled again and said, "Because my tongue is shy." Funny, right? But the truth is, his tongue wasn't shy, his mind was scared. You see, shyness doesn't start in your mouth, it starts in your thoughts. You think, what if they laugh? What if I say something wrong? And those thoughts create fear. That fear creates silence. So, let's break that silence. Reason number one, you care too much about what people think. "Oh no, they'll laugh if I make a mistake." Guess what? They don't care because they're too busy worrying about their own mistakes. Solution: speak for yourself, not for people. Every word you say is your progress, not their judgment. Reason number two, you compare yourself to fluent speakers. You hear someone talking fast and you think, "I'll never sound like that." But you forget they once sounded just like you. So stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Reason number three, you think too much before speaking. By the time your brain chooses the perfect word, the conversation is already over. Solution: speak first, fix later. Remember, confidence first, correction later. Let me tell you another story. One of my students, Amina, was terrified to speak in front of others. So I gave her a simple rule. You must make 5 mistakes every day, minimum. At first, she thought I was crazy, but then something magical happened. When she allowed herself to make mistakes, she stopped feeling scared. Her confidence grew. Within 2 months, she was speaking in meetings like a pro. You know what that shows? Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is doing it anyway. All right, let's do something fun right now. I'll say a few sentences. You repeat them after me loudly. 1. I'm not shy. I'm learning. 2. Every mistake makes me better. 3. I speak with confidence, not perfection. Good. Feel that? That's the sound of your fear leaving your body. Look, shyness is not your enemy. It's just a small wall between you and your dreams. And that wall breaks the moment you take your first step. So tonight, I want you to talk to someone in English. Even if it's just one sentence, even if it's just, "Hi, how are you?" Do it. Say it. Because that's how courage grows, one small word at a time. You don't have to be perfect. You don't even have to be fluent. You just have to be brave. And remember this, the people who laugh at you today will one day ask you, "How did you become so confident?" So go ahead, speak proudly, speak bravely, because your voice deserves to be heard.